Fried rice is always nice and turns your leftovers into a culinary delight. Today we're preparing it the Indonesian way, Nasi Goreng, to cook again. And again, and again.
Hey guys, welcome to Lucky Recipes. First of all, you need leftover rice. The starch in cold rice crystallizes, making it much firmer and better for stir frying. And you know, we Asians, we eat rice almost every single day, so there's always a little bit left in the fridge. You can either use basmati rice or jasmine rice. We're using Sona Masuri rice here, very good results. Just use whatever you have left.
Here we have about 500 grams of cooked rice. If you need to prepare a fresh batch of rice first, then take about 200 grams of dry rice and after cooking, leave it to cool overnight. Today we go for a vegetable version with eggs, but you can also add finely chopped chicken or prawns. The only important thing is that you don't use more vegetables than rice. After all, the rice is the star of the show. Cut your veggies nice and thin so they don't take too long in the wok. You can use actually any vegetables that you like, you still get a very good taste out of it. It's not like there's the one and only Nasi Goreng recipes. There's quite a lot of different varieties that developed over the centuries in the different islands and different kingdoms of Indonesia. There's also varieties in Malaysia, but there are a couple of signature ingredients that give you that authentic taste. First of all, we need a chili paste. We use Indonesian sambal oleg. The composition can consist of chilies alone, but can also be mixed with other aromatics like garlic, shallots, lemongrass, and sometimes even dry fish. We have a very simple sambal oleg paste from the Netherlands. You can also use it for other recipes like chili chicken, so definitely a good purchase. The next ingredient is ketjap manis. It's a kind of sweet soy sauce with a consistency that reminds me of balsamic vinegar.
Cool. Store-bought is not bad, it's a bit basic. And we did a little bit of research. Ketjap manis is more than just soy sauce with a little bit of added sugar. In the different villages, they have their own recipes which are much more complex. Some add a little bit of star anise, some add ginger, some add coriander. For us, really interesting ways of flavor pairing. If you enjoy recipes spiced with a little bit of background information and fun facts, then do not forget to subscribe to our channel.
Don't worry if you don't have ketjap manis at home, just make your own version. That's what we did as well. And to be honest, we actually like our version much better. Sometimes you just need to improvise. We read that Nasi Goreng is a typical breakfast. I guess that's why you need to add a lot of eggs. We need 2 eggs to add to the fried rice and keep 2 eggs to crown our Nasi Goreng later on. Now that all ingredients are prepared, we can start with the frying. Place the ingredients right next to your wok to have them handy. This time we use coconut oil for frying, as it can be heated to a high temperature and gives the dish a nice aroma, but peanut oil is also a good choice. We are working with high heat here, so we need to keep things moving. I guess that's why it's called stir fry. Keep stirring or stuff gets burnt. I was a bit too careful and didn't let the garlic fry long enough. It should be nice and golden before the onions are added. Feel free to be a bit bolder than me. You can also fry the chili paste for a minute until it is aromatic. According to some sources, stir frying was brought to Indonesia by the Chinese in the 10th century. Nasi Goreng, which literally translates to fried rice, quickly established itself in the various kingdoms of Indonesia. And I mean, why not? It's just so damn tasty. We always try and use our videos as learning opportunities, and we were wondering why our sambal oleg and ketjap manis both were produced in the Netherlands. This is how we learned that the Dutch East India Company ruled Indonesia for a long time and adopted many dishes into the Dutch cuisine. To this day, there's a large Indonesian diaspora in the Netherlands, very similar to the British and the Indians. We add a pinch of turmeric to our version of Nasi Goreng and fry the rice until it becomes slightly crispy. Just fold the rice in instead of stirring so it doesn't break. We add the bell peppers last to keep them a bit firmer. Make a hole in the middle of your rice and pour in the beaten egg. Let it set slowly and stir the egg from time to time in a circular motion, but don't stir it too much, otherwise the egg will become too creamy. You want nice pieces of egg to incorporate into the Nasi Goreng. In most variations that we found, the ketjap mayonnaise sauce makes the Nasi Goreng very brownish, but with the turmeric the fried rice takes on a much nicer mahogany color. Das Auge ist ja schließlich mit. Crown your Nasi Goreng with a crispy fried egg. It is also served with these nice little side dishes like krupuk or pickles. We made some very simple pickles by cooking vegetables with vinegar, salt and sugar, mega lecker. The whole thing is topped with fried onions. Nasi Goreng is best served fresh, but you also can keep it in the fridge for up to 5 days. Enjoy your culinary trip to Indonesia and remember, always bay leaf in good food.